Hey everybody, this is John from Elite. I wanted to talk to you about our athletic performance program. This is something that me and my staff have had a ton of experience with, and we have athletes that are in the World Series all the way down to just regular high school athletes. And I was a strength coach at West Jenny for almost 2 years, training every single one of the varsity teams. So building all of that experience, putting into our athletic performance program, pretty much what we're really focusing on, and the biggest thing that we have a focus on is strength, okay? Now, we're not gonna load up kids. We're not gonna we're gonna put a bar on your back and we're gonna have you squat up and down, as good as heavy as we can. We do what's appropriate for their strength level, but one of the biggest things that we've found over time, because I used to do a lot of, say like running technique to try to get athletes faster. And then we also did strength training with athletes to also produce the same results of trying to get them faster. And we've always found out, testing them almost every month, learning that the kids that were doing strength training were the ones that were getting faster every single month, compared to, it was like on or off with the kids that were doing just, say, the sprinting with, say, a huge focus on form. Now, I'm not saying that form is not a huge part of speed training, but I have found that athletes will be more aggressive in their sport, they'll be more confident if they're stronger, okay? And also, they'll be more durable. So the biggest problem that we have with kids is typically that they're not strong enough to put force into the ground. They can't really produce the force needed to propel their body forward to make them faster. So one of the biggest things is we teach them how to get stronger, and then how to put force into the ground. So if they're sprinting, yes, their arm action is a huge concern of us, but I'm more worried about them pushing force into the ground. So one of the biggest things that we focus on is the strength. We obviously want them moving better, so we're always focused on them getting in better positions. Some kids, have tight ankles. We need them to be able to get into those positions or shapes easily. Okay. And then from here, we do this 2 to 3 times a week throughout the school year. Throughout the school year, most kids are playing sports or on some club team, so they are doing some form of conditioning typically with their sports. So if we just tack on the 2 to 3 days of strength, that usually is a multiplier in their results. They become very successful. During the summer, we will add, say, speed training, where we do add in the instructional part of them moving better when it comes to speed. So we're focused on teaching them how to change direction, and then teaching them how to accelerate, okay? So, but most of the year, because most of the camps and everything, that they're not really doing them during the summer, so we can add them to do speed, but typically we start our athletes 2-3 times a week, and they can start that at any time. We like to go on 12-week periods, because that's usually how long they are off from a session. Even if they're in season, we're like, hey, we want you to come 1-2 times a week, because we still want them getting strong throughout the season. There's no thing as maintaining. We want to make them just a little bit stronger throughout the year. So if you guys have any questions on joining the athletic performance program, please feel free to reach out, and thanks for watching.